Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So a lot of English learners often confuse a and the. When do I use these two? So my goal in this video is to give you guys a better understanding of when to use a and the so that you have more confidence when you're speaking English. There are a few rules to keep in mind, but don't worry, I'm going to try to make it as easy as I can for you to follow along. And I want to say, if you're currently studying English, definitely consider joining my channel membership. I provide both English and Korean scripts for all the videos, and silver members get access to videos where you can freely turn captions on and off. By the way, just in case you don't know, a and an are the same thing. We just use a when we're talking about something that starts with a consonant, like a book or a shirt. And we use an when we're talking about something that starts with a vowel, like an elephant or an apple. Other than that, they have the same usage. Okay, so in general, the is used to describe specific nouns, and a or an is used to describe unspecific nouns. So the is for definite articles, and a or an is for indefinite articles. What does that mean? If I say this, give me the bag, I'm telling you to give me a specific bag that we're both aware of. If I say this, hey, give me a bag, it's not important which bag you give me. Any bag will do. One more example. Hey, I need the envelope. This means that I need the specific envelope that we're both aware of. Hey, I need an envelope. This means I will take any envelope. It's not important specifically which one. Okay, that's easy enough, right? Now I'm going to go over some more rules that you have to know. If you're talking about yourself or someone being a part of a group, you have to use a or an. I'm an American. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a teacher. I'm a man. And I'm a ninja. Next, when complimenting someone or insulting someone, you have to use a or an. You are an idiot. You are a genius. That's because you're telling them that they are a member of the large group of idiots in this world, or you're telling them that they are a member of the smaller group of geniuses in this world. They are one of them, almost like a representative. Now, let's talk about the. When ranking things, you should always use the. For example, this is the best movie I've ever seen. This is the tallest man in the world. He is the last person I would want to get into a fight with. Next is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. What are they? Well, you can't count water, right? What is one water? Is it a drop of water? Is it a bottle of water? Is it a molecule of water? There's no real consensus on what one water is, so we consider it to be uncountable. Things like liquid, juice, milk, water are uncountable, but emotions are also uncountable, like love or trust or loyalty. What is one trust compared to two trust? You can't really count it, but it's still a noun, right? Other examples are rain, weather, sand, snow. Let's use milk as an example. When referring to specific milk, I can say, hey, I need the milk. When referring to non-specific milk, I can say, hey, I need some milk. Or, hey, I need milk. So with uncountable, the a/an goes away and you just say, give me milk. And the has the same rules as countable nouns. Give me the book. Give me the water. I hope that makes sense. Next is things that every human on this earth knows about. What are they? The sun, the weather, the earth, the moon, the universe. The reason we would use the is because you don't need any context. There's only one specific sun that most humans are talking about. One specific universe. Unless you're a scientist, you're usually not distinguishing between multiple suns and multiple universes. However, in the case that you are a scientist, you could say something like, Saturn has over 20 moons. That would make perfect sense. I think it's also important to remind you all that proper nouns such as names of countries and people do not require a or the. For example, Seoul, or Korea, or Ireland, or Spain. I live in Seoul. I'm going to meet John now. There are some exceptions though. The United States, the Netherlands, the Philippines. These usually operate on a case-by-case basis, so you should just look up the name of the country beforehand. The last thing I want to go over is the name of sports, subjects, and languages. They do not require a or the. Why am I so bad at math? Basketball is my favorite sport. So once again, that's subjects, languages, and sports. No a, no the. Now, I'm going to give you guys a quiz to see how well you understand what I just taught you. You ready? 나는 주스 마시고 싶어. I want to drink juice. Or, I want to drink some juice. 가장 인기 많은 영화가 뭐예요? What is the most popular movie? Or, which movie is the most popular? 저는 한국어를 배우고 있는 해적입니다. I'm a pirate learning Korean. Or, I'm a pirate who's learning Korean. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope this video was helpful. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Once again, I'm Sean and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. Be careful when translating from Korean to English. So I want to start off by saying be careful with the word 너무. 와, 사람 너무 많아. 그러네. Wow, there are too many people here. Is it too crowded for you? Do you want to leave? 와, 키가 너무 크다. 아, 네. Wow, you're too tall. Too tall? What's wrong with being tall? You got a problem against tall people? A lot of Koreans, when speaking English, they'll say things like, this is too big, this is too good, there are too many people. But when you say this in English, it always means something negative. We usually don't say this for good things. So in other words, if you say there are too many people, it means that you don't like the fact that there are a lot of people. If you say something is too big, it means that you don't like the fact that it's too big. If someone is too tall, you don't like the fact that they're too tall. So be careful when translating this one from Korean to English. Instead, say this. Wow, you're really tall. How tall are you? Thanks, I'm 250 centimeters. Wow, there are so many people here. I know, right? The next one I want to talk about is the word 잘. 오, 잘 먹네. 너무 맛있잖아. Wow, you eat really well. Yeah, I think all humans are good at eating. A lot of Koreans will think it means well, but we really don't use it the same way as you do in Korean. You can say something like, you speak Korean very well, but you can't say things like, you eat very well. That's just wrong and weird. It doesn't make any sense to us. So be careful when translating this. Instead, say something like this. Well, I guess you really like it. You seem to be really enjoying this. The next thing is, 있잖아. 있잖아. Oh. Hey, I got this thing. What? What do you have? Can I see it? When Koreans say 있잖아 in Korean, it usually means something like, hey, I have something to tell you. I have something to say. But if you translate this literally, it means I have something or something is here, which obviously doesn't make a lot of sense when you're trying to tell the listener that you have something to say. Instead, say this. Hey, check this out. Hey, get this. Hey, I have something to say to you. What's up? This last one is kind of a bonus. You can say 딱 좋아. 아, 이게 딱 좋아. 다행이네. All this means is it's just right. So you could translate this as just, but the reason I want you guys to be careful of translating the word 딱 to just every time is because the word 딱 can change depending on how you use it, right? Whoa, 옷이 딱 맞네. Those clothes fit you perfectly.
친구를 딱 마주쳤어요.
I just ran into my friend. 와, 날씨 딱 좋아. Wow, the weather is perfect. 이게 딱 내가 필요한 거야. This is exactly what I needed. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. As many of you may know, the United States is very active in helping other countries around the world. Some people say that the US should focus more on its own country. Others might even say that the US does more harm than good. But nonetheless, over the years, America has created many good relationships with other countries. In other words, the US has many allies. So just for fun, in this video, we asked many Americans living in the US who they think America's greatest allies are. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So when I was an English teacher, I found that a lot of my students had trouble with the verb to go. You have to say go home, but then you also have to say go to work, and then you also have to say go to the store. My goal in this video is to make it very easy for you guys to understand when to use to and the when using the verb to go. So why do we say go home instead of go to home or go to the home? That's because when you say go home, the word home acts more as a direction than a noun. But some of you might be wondering, well, home is a noun, right? Well, it is in some sentences such as, I want to buy a home. In this sentence, you can swap out the noun home with another noun, such as chocolate. I want to buy chocolate. But when you say go home, the word home acts more like a direction than a noun. For example, we say go left, or go north, or go south. Saying go home is similar to this. You're basically saying go in the direction of my home. Another example would be go downstairs or go abroad. Go there. No, go there. Go somewhere. So in these instances, you can skip the to and the completely and just say go home. I want to go home. I hope that makes sense. Now, the next question is, why do we have to say go to school and go to work while also having to say go to the store and go to a hospital? This is actually a bit trickier to explain. When you think of your life and you think of all the things that you do regularly, going to school, going to work, going to church. So the reason we don't say go to the work is because no context is really required. These things are in the routine of most human beings on earth. Work, school, church, bed. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. Go to bed. I might be missing some, but those are the major ones that don't require a the or an a. If you're curious about the differences between a and the, click this video to find out. I made a really good video explaining it. Now, the last group we need to look at when using the verb to go is things that require a to and the between, or a to and a. For example, I should probably go to a hospital. Hey bro, are you going to the festival tomorrow that everyone is talking about? These are things that are perhaps less habitual and vary more from person to person. Not everybody goes to the gym. There are many types of stores you can go to. Not everybody goes to the same festival or hospital. So in these cases, you need to add an a or a the between these things. In other words, you need to establish some context. All right, now it's time for a quiz. I will now test how well you understand what I just taught you. 내일 학교 가야 돼. I have to go to school tomorrow. 우리 같이 헬스장 갈래? Want to go to the gym together? 진짜 해외로 이사 가고 싶다. I really want to move abroad. 내일 아침 일찍 출근해야 되니까 지금 바로 집에 가야 돼. I have to go to work early tomorrow morning, so I should go home now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. There might be some exceptions that I can't think of right now, and if you find some, please let me know in the comments down below. But I think these are some good guidelines for you guys to follow when speaking English. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Hello.
Hi guys.
So Andrew, who's America's top 3 allies?
I feel like that question is complicated because
I think the United States has done a lot of work for other countries, but we've kind of been like the one giving, and haven't really gotten much back. Well, and actually, South Korea is a good relationship for the United States. But
Yeah.
Australia is probably the first.
Okay.
England doesn't like us that much, but enough. and I mean, I guess Canada, they just remain neutral everywhere, so.
Why on each of those countries?
Because Australia employs a lot of Americans.
Okay.
And we're good business. I think that probably would be an answer for all of them.
Okay.
We have good business, and that makes for good relationships.
All right.
And Canada, like I said, is neutral. It likes everybody. And then England has to like us, whether they want to or not. I just really think it goes down to business, but that's just me.
Yeah, probably Canada.
Okay.
Mexico.
Mexico.
England, I would have to say.
Okay.
Our top allies.
Yes.
So those who signed the Treaty of Versailles, such as Italy, France, mostly European countries, such as England.
Personally, I think everyone can be an ally when they want it to.
I like it.
But probably like England area would be an ally. Our ancestors came from that area, and so there's ties there, maybe?
I would
So-
guess England, Israel, Canada?
Okay.
I don't
Why those three? What comes to mind?
Well, I know that we're allies with Israel. I don't know if they're one of our top allies.
Who do you think we want to be better friends with?
Definitely China. Any Asian country, I think we'd like to be better friends with. Just because they have nice stuff and we owe them lots of money.
Asian countries. We would like to build those relationships more. I would also say places like Jerusalem, the Ukraine, Iran, Iraq, places like that. I think those are places that we'd like to further build relationships with.
I think it would be beneficial to have a better relationship with Russia. They're one of the world's superpowers. They have a lot of people in their country. They border a lot of other countries that have a lot of history and valuable just culture. And if we had Russia as an ally and it was this amicable two-way street, I could see that doing a lot of good.
We probably should be better friends with Russia. I don't know if Russia's really friends with anyone. They have a great country, and I think that it would help them a lot if they were to be friends with more people.
True.
Who do you think we don't get along with so well?
Probably North Korea.
Probably North Korea.
I don't know if North Korea can even count because no one has a relationship with North Korea.
Yeah.
Not even North Korea has a relationship with North Korea.
Right now, Iraq and Iran, probably. Issues in places like Afghanistan, things like that.
Iraq, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Iraq.
I know people usually say China, but I don't actually think we have such a horrible relationship with them.
Okay.
Iraq, Israel, all those places. That's probably the ones we have
Okay.
the worst relationship with. They don't like us.
Well, China, Iraq, Israel.
I guess it depends on what you consider worst. Like, worst in what way? I would say, like, we are in trillions of debt to China.
So financially not
not
great
not
with
great
China.
with China. And I think that's also why they have so much influence in the country is because they can kind of be like, well, you owe us money, so we're just going to do what we want. I would say bad ally situation, Russia. I guess we come back to that. Just they're extremely totalitarian and there's a lot of atrocities happening.
Have you been to a different country?
Technically, I've only ever been to Canada and the Bahamas.
How do you feel Canada and America's relationship is?
I feel like our relationship with Canada is kind of just like, hey, you're our northern neighbor, and
Hey.
you have more socialized institutions than we do, and that's cool, I guess. Just very, just like, cool, yeah, Canada, all right.
I went to Thailand back in 2019 and I was there for 2 weeks. And then just recently I went to Mexico.
Being in Thailand, how do you feel like Thai people feel about Americans?
I think it depends on the class. I think that there are some that are resentful of our wealth.
Okay, all right.
But I think overall, they don't dislike us per se.
Okay.
I think that they depend on our tourism, our interaction, whether that's financially or going there. Yeah.
Okay. Where did you go?
I went to Brazil.
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 Why did you go there?
I went on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Very nice. What kind of relationship does Brazil have with America?
They love America. They stop me on the street all the time saying, "Will you please take me there?"
Really?
Yes, no, really. And they're always saying hi and hello and trying to speak in English. They have a good, they really like America. They all want to come here. Yeah, no, they all want to come here.
And that is a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Did you enjoy it? If so, let me know down in the comments. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. Be careful when saying these words in English. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Alright, here's the first one. I really love beautiful bitches. You know, bitches. Swimming in the ocean, surfing, making sandcastles, playing volleyball. Oh, you like beautiful beaches. When I was an English teacher, I heard my students say this all the time. For many Koreans, when they begin learning English, they confuse the I and E sound. Most of the time, native speakers kind of know what you're saying. May I have one of each, please? May I have one of each, please? But particularly when you're saying the word beach, you have to make sure to pronounce it correctly. I really love beautiful beaches. Of course, another classic example of embarrassing pronunciation mistakes is the word Coke.
Please give me Coke.
Everybody's seen this one. I just wanted to throw it in because it's still funny. It's the difference between O and Ah. Similar to this one is the word focus. I've heard many English learners say this. Come on guys, focus. Yeah, we need to focus. So again, make sure you say the vowel sounds correctly. Focus, not fuckus. Come on guys, focus. The next one is less of a pronunciation thing and more of an awkward translation. I hear this a lot among my Korean friends. 너 진짜 나쁜 남자네. 네가 왜? You're a bad boy. That's right, I'm a bad boy. Of course, if you say bad boy while smiling or laughing, it sounds really flirtatious. But even if you're not smiling, it sounds kind of awkward or silly and perhaps even flirtatious to the listener, especially if it's a girl saying it to a guy. So I would really avoid translating 나쁜 남자 to bad boy. Instead, I would say this. That's really messed up. What do you mean? The last thing is commenting on someone's appearance while speaking English. I've actually made a video about this before. You can watch it by clicking here. But anyway, I would avoid commenting on someone's facial features. 와, 너 눈 진짜 크다. 코 엄청 높아. 머리 진짜 이만해. 아, 저요? 아, 네. Wow, your eyes are big. Your nose is so high. Your head is literally this big. Are you saying I look weird? A lot of Westerners don't really see these things as a compliment. In general, if you say someone has really big eyes, it might make them think that they look like Furby. Do you guys remember Furby? Instead, if you're going to compliment someone on their appearance, I would stick to clothing. I love your shirt. I really like your shoes. Thanks, I like your shirt too. Anyway, this was just a fun, short video of things to watch out for so you can avoid some embarrassing mistakes. I hope you guys had fun watching it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. As many people know, the United States has a very big income disparity. In many cities in the US, you can find high-income neighborhoods with big, nice houses And in that same city, just a few blocks over even, you can find lower income neighborhoods. So the difference is very pronounced in the US. In this video, Steven, a new host for this channel, goes to Reno, Nevada. He shows some very high income neighborhoods along with low income neighborhoods. This might be very interesting for a lot of people living in Seoul, because for Seoul, most neighborhoods are very clean and for the most part, quite expensive. It's more consistent in this way. And if you're currently studying English, I definitely recommend that you join the channel membership. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
Hello everyone, my name is Steven, coming at you from Reno, Nevada, my hometown here in the US of A, the United States of America that is. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my buddy's apartments in downtown Reno, and you can judge for yourself whether you think it's poverty, like if you think it's poor living, or if you think it's like rich person living. In my personal opinion, I think he lives in a great location downtown. There are a lot of pubs, bars, coffee shops, restaurants. The nearest supermarket I would say is about 2 miles away. So if you're traveling by car, it's only going to be about a 5-minute drive. So, you know, living downtown definitely has its perks here in the USA. But there are also a lot of people that like to live in the suburbs, which is, you know, the outer part of downtown. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you my hometown, the good and the bad, where my parents live, where my friends live, and hopefully you enjoy it. So let's go. All right, guys, we are downtown right now at one of my friend's houses downtown. It's called The Montage. They're very luxurious apartments, and he's been so kind enough to invite us to his humble abode. So let's go check it out.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, what's up, Calzar? How you doing?
Good. And yourself?
Good. Wow.
Make yourself
Awesome
home,
place,
bro.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you for the invite.
Oh, my pleasure. Happy to see you after a long time.
Yeah, buddy. Cool. So give us the tour, why don't you? This is the kitchen?
Oh, yes. This is the kitchen over here.
Uh-huh.
Excuse the pizza boxes, but yeah, nice appliances. Great setup.
Cool.
Got this little like bar style tool over here for the little snacks, eating and all that.
Nice. This is a 1-bedroom apartment?
This 1-bedroom,
Okay.
1,500 square feet.
Okay. 1,500 square feet. Nice TV. You got your lighting, all that stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, I got the little balcony spot over here.
Nice. And you got your nice little office area.
That's the workstation over here.
So this is the balcony area. Damn, you got a nice view.
We're on the 10th floor.
10th floor.
Keep it really nice and clean. You can see the city of Reno guys like power washing the sidewalks. And they have a nice city ambassador program. So if they spot anything suspicious or something weird going on or somebody passed out, they come and help them. They'll call the ambulance. If they need to call the law enforcement for anything, they do that.
Cool.
It's a really nice thing. You don't see them going around in the segways now because I think because of the snow.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. I really love that initiative of the city of Reno.
So is this area kind of a not that good of an area of a town?
That business, that place is not good. Like there's a lot of damages and stuff.
Like the red building?
Yeah, the red building. And that's an Ace Motor World, not the. And there's some other businesses over here, like Sirius Casino. So this place, we can maybe see in the future some investors buying it out and developing.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we have going on behind us. We have a $2 billion investment project. It's called the Neon District.
Cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we hope something like that. But other than that, as you can see, this looks nice. The casinos.
Yeah.
Over there, the Harrah's, those are becoming luxury apartments over here. And they're getting fully renovated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Let's check out the bedroom and the bathroom. So you got sliding glass doors right here, right?
Oh yeah, these are sliding glass doors.
Dope. Get you some Some more privacy for the living room area.
So if you want to like avoid any of these, so these are the honeycomb blinds, and these are the aluminum blinds. So you put them all three, it gets like dark in here.
Yeah.
You know, you want to avoid.
But this is your bedroom, just the main bedroom.
Yeah. So you want to. Yeah. So you want to just. Sometimes you want to wake up and not have all the light on your face.
Yeah, yeah, and this is just your view right here. This is awesome. This is amazing
really nice
view.
at night. And it was really nice in the daytime. You see the sunrise from here. So you see like the sun going here in the morning, like just up this way, and it'll be in the middle.
Cool.
Yeah, and then what's also really nice at night, you see the full moon over here.
Dope.
The moon and the sun is like sunrise.
Nice.
See how the two walk-in closet. This is made for two people.
Yeah.
You know, it's not made for one. Maybe a couple and a baby.
Mm-hmm. Got your washer and dryer right here.
Yeah.
Most Americans have to have a dryer.
Oh, we have to have that. Yeah, we don't put it in. We don't put it in our balcony. Like
Right.
Washed clothes.
Yeah. And this shower, we can notice that there's some like glass separation so that the water doesn't actually get onto the main bathroom.
Oh no, not at all. Not even a drop. And it's always like pretty, like you won't get one single drop.
Yes.
Like, that's all I got to tell you.
Cool. Got your
We don't have a hot
sink area. Hello.
We don't have a tub, but there's a jacuzzi. I mean, there's jacuzzi and hot tub on the 6th floor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think also this place is like, this is like 60%, and I think the other 40% is all the amenities that comes with it. Right on.
Yeah. Cool. Well, would you classify yourself living downtown? Is this a luxurious living?
This is one of the most luxurious apartment you can find. We have 2 of those in Reno, just only 2, like really nice in that quality. It's this one, the Montage, and the other one is the Palladio. And there's few other high rises in town. They're decent, and they don't have like the swimming pool, the gym, and yeah, the area is also, I would consider, really nice. This downtown, like on the other side, if you keep going a few blocks, it's a little different. Different demographics over there. But if you're on this side, we got this row of high rises, people living, all this clean, and the city of Reno, they really do give a lot of priority to the residents living over here, which is a big deal.
This apartment, how much is it going for? It's like a 1-bedroom apartment with a living room here in downtown Reno. How much is it going for?
So I just saw a 2-bedroom on the listing. If you go on the Remax, there's a 3-story of them, 3-bedroom, which is like 900,000, and a 2-bedroom. I mean, 1,200 square feet, or like about 1,300 square feet in this building is going 650,000. Compared to that, this right now 1-bedroom, I would say anywhere from $450,000 to $500,000.
Okay, $500,000, $450,000. Can you tell us a little bit about a homeowners association fee?
So the HOA, the homeowners association fee with this is like a little bit different, and it's what the added values are. So for example, we're the only high rise. When you come in the lobby, there's 24 hours people over there welcoming you, helping you. No other has this in Reno, in the entire city. And then we have all this great parking on the ground, and it's really easy to get in and out, like it's modern door system. The other amenities we have is the pool. We have the garden over here. We have the gym in the 3rd floor, and those kind of things. And then we have like window washing services. And all this cleaning, like really good maintenance. Even around it. So those kind of things. Feel pretty secure in here as well. So that's why those are all the things that comes with the HOA. You know, when it snows, I don't have to worry about anything.
And how much you got to pay for HOA?
So the HOA actually goes by square feet. And it's like about 55 cents per square feet, or 50 cents per square feet. I'm paying, to be exact, $485 a month.
Okay, cool. And then you get a free parking space as well.
Yeah, I got parking, and it's really nice right in the bottom.
Dope.
Yeah, it has those cards, so you just drive to it. Don't have to like button in, press anything. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I guess maybe we'll see you out downtown. We're gonna probably go grab a coffee and do some stuff down there.
Sounds good. Let's go.
All right, man. Later. Alrighty, guys. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
저희 어머니랑 같이 우리 슈퍼마켓에서 Okay, so right now we're in my mom's neighborhood. I just picked her up from Trader Joe's. Now we're at Rayleigh's, which is a supermarket here in the suburbs of Reno. I'm going to show you a little bit of my mom's neighborhood where she lives in a suburb of Reno, which is a very nice part of Reno, right, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
Mom, can you tell us a little bit about where you live?
저는요 리노 네바다주에 살고 여기 잠깐 슈퍼마켓에 잠깐 들렸어요. 시금치가 필요해서.
Mom, would you say that your neighborhood is poor or middle or high class?
Little bit high middle class.
High middle class?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's a 3-bedroom house?
Mm-hmm.
And all right, let's check it out. Let's check out this Rayleigh's, yeah? All right, so in the suburbs of Reno, there's not a lot of poor people around. I guess you could say like a lot of homeless people. That's more of like downtown area. If you go out in the suburbs, you are going to be a little bit more farther away from downtown. And if your job requires you to work from downtown, if you're working at a casino, perhaps if you're living here in Reno, Nevada, because casinos are legal, that would require you to go downtown, which would mean that that would be about 45-minute commute if you're driving. Living in the suburbs is a great alternative, in my opinion, if you never have to worry about safety of where you're actually living. I don't know if that makes sense. The crime rate in the suburbs are extremely low. You don't see a lot of house break-ins or anything like that. And usually there's a supermarket in just about every suburb here in Reno, or just in the States in general. So you don't really have to worry too much about not being in a central location. So Mom, like, you're Korean, and why did you choose to move to Reno, Nevada? Out of all places in America, why not LA or San Francisco?
리노가 조용하고 스몰 타운이고 리노가 저한테는 살기가 너무 편하고 조그만 그렇게 큰 도시가 아니라 조그만 도시이기 때문에 너무 저한테는 좋아서 여기로 살고 엄마 아빠가 같이 왔기 때문에 여기에서 정착을 했기 때문에 여기가 좋은 것 같아요.
And Mom, why did you choose to live not downtown?
우리는 조금 이렇게 다운타운보다 떨어진데 서브 에리가 더 트래픽도 덜 복잡하고 여기가 더 편하고 더 좋은 것 같아요. 경치도 있고 산책할 때도 많아서 여기가 더 좋은 것 같아요.
Mom, do you recommend Koreans to live in a small town or a big town when they first moved to America? What do you think?
제 생각에는 스몰 타운을 먼저 시작해서 하는 게 좋은 것 같은데 또 어떤 분들은 또 빅타운을 가고 싶은 그런 다 각자 생각이 틀리니까 제가 저는 리노에 와서 좋고 만약에 제가 LA에서 시작했으면 LA가 좋았을 거예요 아마. 근데 다 생각이 틀리니까 우리는 여기에 리노에 첫 번째 와서 살았으니까 여기가 편하고 좋아요.
Okay, thank you, Mom. All right, so we did just arrive at my mom's house. So it's getting a little dark, so I want to show you the outside first before we show the inside. So usually every house here in the States is gonna have a front yard and a backyard. Cool. And a garage. Luckily, we have a 4-car garage. So 4 cars can fit in our garage. That's why it's called a 4-car garage. Cool. So you have a little sidewalk. Front yard is covered in snow because it's December, y'all, and it's cold. But how can you just beat this view? We got like pink streaks, we got yellow streaks, we got blue streaks, we just got streaks. Here we got the backyard. All right. As you can see, it is covered by snow, but we got a lot of rock work. Look at this view though. I'm telling you, this is an unbeatable view of the mountains. Yeah, big backyard. You know, you got plants here in the winter and summer, and this is where you can just chill out and just look at the sunset, look at all of you've accomplished, and just reflect on life. So now let's go check out the inside of the house. I did just ask my parents about what do they pay in HOA. Guess what it is? $40 a month. My friend Kausar, who we just went to, his apartment downtown, pays $500 in HOA per month. So if that is something to consider, condominiums usually have higher HOA fees. And HOA fees are usually, you have to pay those fees, guys, because they cover for all of the amenities that the condo offers, like the swimming pool, the, you know, all of that fun stuff, garbage and stuff like that. So if you do own a house, there's I think you often pay less in fees like HOA. Just something for you to note. All right, so now I'm here in the entrance of my parents' house. Needs to get a little brighter. You can see this is their living room. Nice big ass TV with some couches, hardwood floors. My dad just put those in. This is your entrance. We got our nice little Christmas tree. A lot of windows, which is great. Here's our dining room table. Bar area to just chillax. That's Dad. Hello.
Hello.
Can you talk to us a little bit about why you chose to live in the suburbs and not downtown Reno?
I just want to be away from people.
Really?
Yeah.
So would you say that the crime rate is pretty high here in the suburbs?
No, not at all.
No?
Yeah, it's quiet.
Okay. So would you recommend Koreans from Korea moving to a small city like Reno, or do you think it's better to just move into a bigger city like San Francisco?
Oh, I like the smaller cities.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So this is your kitchen area. I have, it's 3 bedrooms, so we got a smaller bedroom here. And then we got a Jack and Jill bathroom, which is basically 2 sinks, and then you got a bathroom, and then you got a toilet. And this door you can actually close for a little bit more privacy. This is what my sister and I would share when we were living here. So it's like a his and her bathroom. So you got another sink right here, and then a bathtub. Here is, sorry for the mess, another bedroom. And these are doors that connect to the courtyard area. All right, so I've just shown you my parents' house. I'm not gonna go into detail about the master bedroom because that's their privacy place, but I hope you enjoyed this suburban luxurious area of town in Reno. Tomorrow we're gonna go check out some less developed, in poverty income locations. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my recent trip back to Reno, my hometown. I haven't been back in 2 years, and boy, I saw a lot of change. One, there's a lot of growth happening, which is really great for the economy. There's a lot of jobs that are being brought in to my little hometown. There's a lot of growth happening, a lot of people moving in. One thing that isn't so great is that there is some disparity for the younger generation, under 30. I want to even say myself. It's very hard to find like houses if you don't really have like the capital on hand. So I think that's kind of a downer. There's also the wage income inequality that's happening in my hometown. A lot of people are still getting paid the minimum wage, which is $8.75, and that's just unheard of to actually have like a full-time job making minimum wage. And I know there are people making minimum wage, and the average median price for rent is about $1,000 for a one-room apartment. So if you can do the math, people are struggling out there. And this isn't just happening in my hometown, but it's happening all over the US. Inflation is the highest it's been in, I think, like 40 years, which is crazy. Just going to my friend Kausar's house, who has that nice luxury apartment downtown and overlooking downtown, that's when it kind of hit me. And I was very surprised to hear prices in houses downtown, and then just seeing what kind of downtown really had to offer. Now that leads me to another thing, is just going over the poverty. While I was driving downtown, yeah, I saw a lot of it. A lot of people with backpacks on their back. Homelessness is also through the roof. We have a section in Reno called Tent City where people just have tents set up. People are living in their cars. Just right across the street from my sister's house, there's the park. And I could just see a line of cars that were just in a parking lot. I asked my sister, what's going on? She was like, yeah, people are sleeping in their cars. They can't afford rent. It's really sad what's happening. The last time that I went to Reno, it wasn't like this in terms of the homelessness. And I think if I were to have gone back to Reno in the summer, I would have seen more of it. Just because it's winter right now, I think a lot of them are just bundled up and in places not really out in the public. I didn't really have a chance to talk to any homeless people directly and hear their story. I wanted to mention that a lot of the homelessness that you do see is usually downtown and not really in the suburbs. There are also a lot more lower income neighborhoods kind of downtown. That's not to say that these people are bad or anything. That's just how it is. I do know people personally that do live in those suburbs, and they're awesome people. All in all, I thought this experience was really enlightening. Me, my dad, and my mom, and my friend Kausar was able to kind of highlight and talk about their feelings towards what's happening in Reno, the growth, and kind of decipher what neighborhood you should live in if you are coming from Korea. I really appreciate Sean for letting me come on his channel, contributing a video. It was really a great experience, and now that I'm back in Korea, I hope to be doing it again. And yeah, we'll see you next time, and thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, do your thing. We'll see you later.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What other videos do you want to see in the US and maybe other countries in the world? Let me know in the comments down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. International couples are becoming more and more common all throughout the world, and even here in Korea. Of course, there are a lot of positives. You get to learn the other person's language, the other person's culture. Perhaps you can travel with them and visit their family in their home country. But it's not all sunshine and roses. There are, of course, language and cultural difficulties that these couples need to overcome. So in this video, I interviewed 2 international couples, and they gave a lot of insights into the pros and cons of dating someone from another country. Of course, the interviews are in English, so you guys can practice your English listening while watching this video. And if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you join my channel membership. Without further ado, let's begin.
My name is Jun.
I'm Teresa.
My name is Steven.
I'm Celine.
I'm from Germany.
I'm from South Korea.
Question number 1. How did we meet? How did we meet?
We swipe right together. You know what it means.
You know what it means.
So we met through a mutual friend, and that mutual friend posted something on Instagram with her. So I try to hit her up, and that went okay. So,
as you can
see. So we kept talking, calling, video call and stuff. So
No, I'm here. No, we're together.
What was the moment during the beginning of your relationship where you both thought, I think I've met someone special?
Before I met June, I wanted to travel the world and I was about to live abroad. But then I met him, everything changed. I didn't want to go abroad anymore. I just wanted to be with him. And like all the plans I had for months changed. And that was the moment I knew he's somebody special.
When I saw Steven, I saw kind of unexplainable aura behind him. It's really unexplainable.
Aura.
The minute I saw her in person in Atlanta, Georgia, that just caught me off guard, like took my breath right away.
Really?
I was just 100% in and I didn't want to be like anyone else for the rest of my life.
Aww.
That time.
That time.
Right now.
The moment that I felt that Celine was special was probably after our second or third date. We got like some German hot dogs, I think it was, and some French fries, and yeah.
German hot dog?
We did. I just knew that that she was very special. Started dating, and things started moving very fast. And we dated for about a month, and then we broke up. And then I thought she wasn't special anymore. We had got back together after we broke up because I needed surgery. And I reached out to Celine after about 6 months of not talking to her. Yeah, she came to my rescue, and she really helped me go through my surgery. That's when I knew she's the one. All right, what about you?
We broke up after as well.
Yeah, but then we got back together after like a month, so. Difficult cultural differences or funny stories.
So I kind of want to bring up like food culture. I was kind of shocked that she was able to eat bread all the freaking time.
In the morning, lunch, at night, in the evening, I can eat bread 24/7.
Koreans are able to eat soup morning, lunch, dinner, like while you're even sleeping. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's like kind of the same thing.
In the beginning, it was really difficult.
Yeah.
Because I woke up and I want to eat bread. You could eat meat at 8 a.m.
Of course, I can do
I
that,
was shocked. I was like,
but it's not a Korean thing. It's just me.
Okay.
One time we had a lot of fun, like too much fun, and we had that like super fat hangover. And she would eat like burgers, pizza, bread,
cold pizza.
For hangover.
Yeah, so
I
good.
was shocked, but since I know her, I kind of tried. But yeah, it pretty much worked out really fun.
Whenever we go out and walk in the street, Steven would be the guy to say hello to total random strangers that he first met. Hello, hello, and I'm just next to him and just see like, oh, do you know him? Do you know her? And he was like, no, just why not saying hello? And for me, it's like, as you're Korean, it's not really common to just say a random hello to strangers in the street, and they might think maybe like 교회 전도사, or they're suspicious to the stranger who just come towards us and just say random hello. But when I was in America, I think there is a tendency that they're more friendly to strangers and just start to talk, like kind of little talk.
Small talk.
Yeah.
Well, we did have this one story in Vegas when we were there, and we met those two girls.
Oh yeah, the Vegas girls.
Yeah, do you want to tell the story?
The tip culture?
Yeah, so there is a tip culture in America, as you know, and so we were in Vegas, and I'm very aware of the tipping culture because I used to work in the service industry for over 10 years. And we were on the strip, on the Las Vegas Strip, and we saw these two girls, and they were dressed very extravagantly. They look like showgirls. If you don't know what showgirls look like, they look like they are basically like birds, you know, in swimsuits, and they're walking on the strip, and we were like, oh my gosh, like 신기하네, like they are so beautiful. And we obviously wanted to take a picture because we're tourists, and so they're like, yeah, let's take a picture. And so we take a picture, and then the lady's like, oh yeah, can you give us a tip? Because this is our job. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And so I gave her $1, or actually I gave her $2, and they just looked at us like, are you kidding me?
And they actually came towards us first.
They approached us. It was a total scam.
Yeah.
And yeah, they tried to embezzle money from us. And they were like, usually we get $20 or $100, and you can just give it to us on the Cash app. And so it's an easy way of sending money. And I said, look, I have $1. You can take it or you can leave it. And they gave us this really, really bitchy look, like, what the? And then I was just like, I gotta go to the Cirque du Soleil with my lady, so peace out. Thoughts, hopes, and fears about meeting each other's parents and or living in both countries.
My fears before I met his parents were that they might don't accept the German girlfriend. Of course, language barriers.
For the language barrier thing, Papago did it well. But she's like willing to learn Korean. I mean, she's able to speak Korean. She's able to read.
To understand. Understanding is easier than
talking. But she's getting to the level where she could like easily hold like daily conversation with my parents.
But yeah, of course I want to talk, like have deep conversation with my parents.
Totally.
So I have to study more.
I do not have like language barrier kind of fear because they do speak English. I thought of your father as like really, you know, kind of grumpy German, like and stuff. Because, you know, I don't know, like he likes to hunt, he likes to drink beers and stuff. It's like, not trying to be mean, but yeah, that's what I like kind of expected. But he's a nice man, and I don't think it's gonna be any different when I met him in person.
Celine's dad especially is kind of like 깡패 같은데?
How? Just say that you're scared of your dad-in-law.
I'm scared of Celine's dad for sure.
He's a good dad.
He's a good dad.
Yeah.
What dad would not be a good dad if they didn't care enough for their daughter to scare their boyfriend, you know? So I respect that, I admire that.
A fear for me, hypothetically, when we move to Germany, my salary, I know for sure will go down. We have to pay a lot of taxes. It's like a half of salary, I heard. The whole process, you know, marriage, documents, and like just document in general for, you know, living your life in Germany, you name it, like everything is slower than you thought it would be.
Yeah, you can't compare it to Korea. If you need something, a document, you can just go online. In Germany, you have to call them or write like 10 emails to get like one document. It's different.
I could totally see myself living in Korea forever. I'm very comfortable right now. However, I feel limited as kind of a foreigner living in Korea because I'm not, you know, fully Korean. However, I have a really nice visa, and I'm very grateful for, you know, everything Korea has given me. Do I see myself starting a family here? Probably not. I guess I would feel more comfortable in America just because it's a bigger country. And bigger countries have more opportunities.
I think there is a clear difference between Korea and America. Good points and down points of living in Korea or America is very different. I would say it's just right the opposite. As I'm a health professional, I really think that this all health insurance system in Korea is very, very great. Compared to other countries, especially America is the worst thing I would say. Also, guns are legal in the state.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what if I have my kids in America?
I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to teach your child how to handle a gun.
Since what age though?
I mean, probably like 6 or 7.
What?
I would at least take my kid with me to shoot guns, and then you know, show him how everything works. I wouldn't really give my child a gun probably until they're like 12, and then maybe me and my boy can go hunting together and have a father-son bonding moment, because I think that's a very American thing to do, and that's something that that child will never forget. So it's all about making memories and doing it the safe and right way.
What I really don't like about Korea is the educational system. I think this society is so competitive. I asked Steven, do you miss your high school life or your college life? Then he said, yes, I had so much fun.
I did.
Yeah, I had good friends. But
Parties.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Me and my other friends who followed up all the curriculums really in diligent way, they really don't want to go back to their high school or college life. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them. And I really think that this just the competitive vibe is not really good for our kids. Maybe I want to add one more question.
Yeah.
For other international couple, do you have any advice that you want to give to other international couple like us?
If you're an international here and you're getting into a relationship, I think you need to treat it as something serious. I would say not to treat the relationship as if it was like a 1-year or 2-year contract and you're just going back to your country.
For every couple, the most important thing is trust between them, right? But especially for international one, what I think the attitude that we have to have healthy relationship is to accept difference.
Accept cultural differences.
It can be cultural
And
differences,
differences.
like personality or religious belief.
Religious.
It can be anything, just the attitude to accept differences. And for that, you really have to be talking to your partner for the most of time.
Yes, communication is key, definitely. I've learned that about our relationship.
Me too.
You know, we fight a lot, but we also are very good communicators, and at the end of the day, we are able to work a lot of things out, and I think that's what makes us stronger as a couple. So, talking through your problems, it's a basic general understanding, but I think you know if the relationship is worth it to talk those things out and work it out. It's worth it.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.